And so off the tip, it's Boston. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Chamberlain. James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mutombo. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3 spot.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Durant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is LeBron. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's SGA. Shot clock at 2. Can't get it to fall.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Shaq passes to KD. Giannis against SGA. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Fires away from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's LeBron. Back to SGA. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shaq passes to Giannis. And Giannis on the Kumbo. Throws it down home.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now here's LeBron. A baseline J. Unable to get that one. Empty that time from Leonard. KD looking around. Antetokounmpo against SGA. Out to KD. And stolen by Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. SGA's got 6 points.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Giannis. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. He's got 5.
You know, you're not going to block KD's jumper. You just hope to throw it off target, but nope, not that time.
SGA kicks to LeBron. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Durant with the steal. Over Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's James. Nothing on the board. Kept alive. Here's Wembanyama. And that one is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 from KD. Sinks the triple. Durant's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for San Antonio.
KD could sit out there all day and nail 3s if the defense lets him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mutombo. Chamberlain a screen. Pass to LeBron. On the clock. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama outside. Shoots over KD. Misses the jumper.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. SGA is out there with James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Mutombo in at the 4 spot. Celtics trail by 4. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
For 3, Durant. The offensive rebound, Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to James. Off target from 3-point range. KD finds Giannis. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Inside. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Giannis passes to KD. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Wembanyama passes to SGA. Here's James. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo knocks it away.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
San Antonio leading by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Durant. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Again, Durant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Chamberlain. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, you hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
Giannis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Mutombo. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard with no one around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot from the wing. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs leading by 3. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. SGA looking it over. Pass to James. Back to SGA. They get the rebound. Chamberlain, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Giannis passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is KD. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. LeBron passes to Chamberlain. Here's SGA. Antetokounmpo defending. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Offensive rebound. And finished off by O'Neal.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Here's San Antonio now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2.
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Mutombo. Durant with the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Leonard finds Giannis. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. The shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's now 18 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Durant. Clock at 6. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. There goes Giannis. Over SGA. It's good on the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to James. Outside, SGA. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. SGA's got 20.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Abdul-Jabbar gets to Giannis. Left side, O'Neal. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Durant, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 20 points for him. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it off in time. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. James is out there with SGA. And it's Mutombo. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle. Giannis dishes to KD. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Goes back up. Oh, Kareem, too good inside.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James, the bounce pass. SGA against Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Leonard. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 8. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. outside, Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. KD can't get it to go. The Celtics on offense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The three goes down.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Timeout, Spurs. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Leonard against James. SGA fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Outside Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Chamberlain with a screen on Leonard. SGA against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped and stolen by Chamberlain. Now SGA. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. San Antonio leading by 5. O'Neal. Something else inside. Wow.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
SGA. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
Can't get it. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now SGA. And the rejection by Giannis. So it's San Antonio with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports.
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Chamberlain in at power forward. Tipped! To the inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. And here are the Spurs now. And there's James from the arc. Antetokounmpo against James. SGA, he's open. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Wembanyama, screen on Durant. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
Leonard's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
San Antonio.
And San Antonio making a change here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 35, Gary Payton.
Here's Chamberlain. Left side Durant. No good from the wing. And it's the Spurs ball. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now Leonard. Now here's Pippen. James outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio again can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Spurs. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Leonard with a screen on Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Leonard. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's James. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Pippen. That shot missing. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo, the pass to SGA. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet. That one drops for him.
One thing that you can count on is LeBron James to find you points. He's got a go-to move for just about any offensive situation.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. And it's blocked. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet to see a basket. Lets it fly. Buries the jump shot.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pippen outside. Oh, there's the alley. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. You'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Wembanyama. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to SGA. Screen by O'Neal. SGA attacking. Lets it fly from 18. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pippen outside. This one for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Durant. Here's O'Neal. Drilled from 11 feet out. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket.
Tough for a defender to challenge the shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Durant. Launches the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in the game. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Spurs lead by 5. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside Wembanyama. There's the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Wembanyama's got 9.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Wembanyama against Durant. Here's Chamberlain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Spurs trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Taking it inside, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Antetokounmpo against James. And there's the lob. Pass to Durant. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. The three, Durant. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Leonard. Chamberlain pulls it in. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. Pass to Durant. Spurs need to get one up here.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Leonard outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Leonard's gotten his first basket of the night.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's a screen. Out to Leonard. The three ball. Abdul-Jabbar. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those balls.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Leonard. Back to James. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pippen outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. San Antonio on top. They're up by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4 slot.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. Leonard outside. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. Over on Antetokounmpo. Rebound by San Antonio. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. For the lead. That shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pippen outside. Leonard outside. Releases. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. SGA passes to Durant. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. So it's San Antonio now. It's a one-point game. James finds Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Leonard, and that's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 1. And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. Pass to Durant, and he lobs it up to the rim. Leonard with a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. O'Neal passes to Antetokounmpo. Outside, SGA. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From about 16, Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting out a little silky jumper. And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
San Antonio leading. Now here's SGA. Pass to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo, right side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Leonard outside. James against Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. And there's James from the arc. Durant pulls it in. James has gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. Outside, SGA. Lots of room. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Now, here's James. Pippen outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Durant. Over Leonard. Durant's shot is off. Wembanyama pass to Pippen. To get back on track. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for San Antonio. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's James, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Leonard. Pass to James. Over Antetokounmpo. O'Neal pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Durant. They set the screen. On the take, Durant. Now O'Neal, defended by Pippen. That one's good for 2.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James outside and stolen by Antetokounmpo. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by James. Here's Leonard. He's covered by O'Neal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Outside Durant from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. The Spurs call time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Pass to Durant. Screen by O'Neal. Pulls up, high post. Durant, no good. Spurs trail by 4. James. Powerful move inside by LeBron.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Durant. Now SGA puts it up, and no one in the vicinity.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
San Antonio leading by 4. Durant against Wembanyama. Durant looking around.
San Antonio foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 11-footer is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Just in time with the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Off on the layup. San Antonio leading by 6. And here is Antetokounmpo.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with O'Neal. And it's Durant. And it's Antetokounmpo. In at the 5, patrolling the paint. Pass to Pippen. And here is LeBron. From past the arc, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. To the middle, trying to find SGA. Gets it to him. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Durant. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Now Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Back to James. Puts up a 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
SGA against Pippen, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Spurs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
At the elbow, it's James. Pass to Curry. Launches it from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. To the paint. Outside for Durant. They get it back.
You know he wants that one back. Right in his wheelhouse.
Here's James. Good, and Curry gets the assist. James has got his second bucket of the night.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Pass to KD. Back to SGA. O'Neal sets the screen for SGA. San Antonio again missing. And so Curry will bring it up for San Antonio. Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. All alone. He squares up and sinks it.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Outside Durant. 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Curry. Pippen outside. Pass to James. Launches a 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances. Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range.
Right back at you, Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a three of his own.
LeBron outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. That one goes. Count it. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Durant. Pass to SGA. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. He gets that one.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Chamberlain. Pippen is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. SGA feeling it out a bit. Unloads. The basket good off the assist from Durant. SGA's got 6 points.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
James cooking from deep.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Floats it up. Here's the lob. And LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Strong finish.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pippen, the pass to James. Nice D from Durant.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Curry.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Curry against Giannis. Back to Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good. Curry's got his second basket.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Down low. Curry Kareem unstoppable inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
James kicks to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Back to SGA. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Durant against James. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over KD. James misses.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Pass to KD. Durant, the long-range shot finds its mark.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now Pippen. Back to LeBron. Beyond the arc. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
And here's SGA. He has 6. Goes up on the wing. And so it's San Antonio headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Van Half-Court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got O'Neal. Durant is out there with SGA. Then it's Kareem, and it's Giannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shaq passes to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Pippen. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Curry. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Chamberlain against Antetokounmpo. Here's O'Neal doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
On a dime, Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
Here's James. 26 points for him. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo passes to SGA. Here's the lob at Antetokounmpo and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Now Giannis. He's got 8 to the inside. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Outside, SGA. Here's Giannis. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Outside Pippen. Pass to Wembanyama. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama down low. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Spurs trail by 6. Outside, KD. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night. James dishes to Pippen. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. LeBron, no luck.
It seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Pass to KD. And here's Giannis. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Back to LeBron. Fades away. And it's good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got 28 points for the game.
No question, James, is the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Curry outside. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Durant wide open. He fires. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Spurs. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pippen is out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. That's 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to KD. Back to SGA. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his 6th assist on the night. Timeout, Spurs. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Curry from 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
SGA against Pippen. Pass to KD. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Curry outside. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Well, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Now O'Neal. Now Durant pulls the trigger, and he misses the J. Now Curry. Lets loose a 3. Not that time. It won't go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's SGA.
2 minutes remaining.
Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Now Wembanyama. Can't connect from long distance. Curry against Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander is so quick off the floor.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
That's good from 6.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Now O'Neal. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
Timeout, Spurs. Outside Curry. O'Neal there for the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James outside. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry outside. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo to tie it up. That's in there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Outside Pippen. And here's Chamberlain. And regulation possession now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. We've got Stephen Curry. Chamberlain is out there with James. Then it's Pippen. And it's Wembanyama in at the small forward. Now Curry from outside. Down it goes for 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside, SGA. Takes advantage. That J is good.
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
It's James. Here's the teardrop. Cleared away by SGA. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Now Durant. Onto the Kumbo. Saves him with the putback.
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
Curry against SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Stephen Curry from 15 feet away. It's good.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
SGA. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
O'Neal with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Curry, James outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Timeout, Spurs.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot as finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Take a breath.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. So he gets them both.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Timeout, Spurs. James in the high post. KD's on him. On the wing, James. A quick pass leads him right to the rim.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that corner.
Now Durant. And down goes the three.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
That's good from Durant.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
Timeout Spurs. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
James looking around. Got it. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And
the previous play is under the zone.
Well, if it counts, we'll be heading to another overtime.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The points are going to stay on the board after looking it over. The officials confirm that he got the shot off in time. And GA, we've got more overtime ahead.
Wow.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Durant fires. Oh, KD buries the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here is Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. James. He's off from 3. Spurs leading by 3. Now SGA. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Now O'Neal. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Pippen. Now James. O'Neal there for the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's James.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be. No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
O'Neal against Chamberlain. O'Neal there for the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for the Spurs. And so they foul intentionally.
Scottie Pippen, first personal foul. Third team foul.
SGA against Pippen, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry, first personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Shaquille O'Neal.
Take a break. Take a break.
At the line for 2.
Two shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. Off target from outside.
San Antonio foul. Will Curry. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Spurs. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Curry beyond the arc, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials and the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean,